more worrying. As African leaders have fit draggingly, grudgingly, after all these decades, finally approved the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, their conduct does not show confidence in the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. And as ranking member on the Foreign Affairs Committee, I get very embarrassed when African leaders would not meet and organize a single intra-Africa trade summit in Africa. But they are quick to gather. The latest one was the Britain-Africa Trade Summit. And you saw African leaders rush to London in their numbers. Post-Brexit, how does Africa submit itself for exploitation? Before that, we saw Africa-Russia Summit, and African leaders were there. They don't even meet before to take a common position. They rush there, individual states, individual nations. And we saw some of them busy sleeping at the conference, where they said they were negotiating trade deals for the African continent. Before that, there was Turkey Africa Summit. We have seen India Africa Summit, Japan Africa Summit, China Africa Summit. Never China Ghana or China Nigeria or China South Africa. China is one nation, China or Japan or Turkey or Britain versus the whole of Africa. When we were fighting for independence, they decided to adopt the divide and rule. They met at the Berlin Conference of 1884 and decided to splice and dice and balkanize the continent amongst themselves. The Belgians took what they could take, the Brits took what they could take, the Portuguese took what they could take, the Germans, the French, so that we will remain balkanized and disunited. But when it comes to pursuing their trade interests, that one they invite us as Africa, so that all our natural resources, which we control 60% of the world's natural resources, can be put at the table easily, very easily. So I want to use this platform to urge African leaders to stop traveling to Europe, Asia, and America for these trade summits. That must not be our priority. At the time that we have ratified the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, with its secretariat at its birth country, the visionary Osagyefo Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana, Ghana should be hosting an Africa Trade Summit amongst African leaders, solely for African leaders, to chart a new path and to stop playing this very subservient role that we are playing currently.